My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Okay, today is December 2nd. The first two videos that I did, I started it in December 1st, but right now it's 12:44. So this is video number 3, and this video I'm gonna focus on some politics, and this is why I'm putting it on this channel. If you are new on this channel, I have another channel that I talk about the Sussexes. Alright, so if you are interested, please go subscribe. Alright, so this is the tweet that I came across, and I thought it was brilliant because I've spoken about these two prime ministers, but the question that was asked of her, because she is a woman, and then the response that she gave was just brilliant. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, y'all want to see a dead body? Alright, so that was the tweet. Let's listen.
A lot of people will be wondering, are you two meeting just because you're similar in age and got a lot of common stuff there, when you got into politics and stuff, or can Kiwis actually expect to see more deals between our two countries down the line? Because
my first question is,
okay, I have to stop somewhere. Some of you don't like that. Okay, would you ask a man, a president, that stupid question? Let's listen to that question again. It's so stupid. And then her face when she listening to the guys going with the question is brilliant, and then her response is brilliant as well. But I'm starting it all over.
A lot of people will be wondering, are you two meeting just because you're similar in age and
her face changed.
Got a lot of common stuff there, when you got into politics and stuff, or can Kiwis actually expect to see more deals between our two countries down the line? Because
my first question is, I wonder whether or not anyone ever asked Barack Obama and John Key if they met because they were of similar age.
Good response.
We of course have a higher proportion of men in politics. It's reality. Because two women meet, it's not simply because of their gender. Finland exports into New Zealand.
This is where she's getting to fact. Okay, facts. Why the meeting is taking place, not because they both are women and close in age. My God.
$199 million worth of exports. They have particular technology in companies like Nokia, biofuels, even basic industrial wares that we use in our buildings. You won't be aware that a large number of our elevators come out of Finland. Agricultural machinery. New Zealand, on the other hand, is trading about $14 million worth, and it's mostly in wine and beef. There is huge potential between us. The EU FTA is a launch pad for that, but we need to make sure that as nations we don't just simply go through the motions of a FTA ratification, but that as individual nations we look for the opportunities to build on that economic agreement. So for me, this is timely. Next year we're looking to progress that FTA. Our meeting today is a chance, alongside the Prime Minister's high-level trade delegation of significant industry leaders, we really leverage the economic opportunities between our two countries.
Dead bodies, dead bodies. This is why the meeting is taking place. Business, looking for the interests of both countries and what each country can do for each other. This idiot, oh my God.
Little would be known about the depth of that relationship or the potential of it, but it's our job to further it, regardless of our gender.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we are meeting because we are prime ministers. Of course.
We are meeting because we are prime ministers. Yeah, the people elect them. And I spoke about her. You saw, what is it? There was a party she was having with her friends. Okay, having a good time. Okay, your life don't completely focus on just being a prime minister. You have your private life. You have to be able to do different things at different times, depending on how you feel. Okay, they try to bring her down. Okay, you have Hillary Clinton cheering for her. A lot of people were cheering for her because all the men that were around trying to bring her down. Okay, so here they are talking about business, the interests of the country. This is why we need women in politics. Men, I don't know. They want to capture all the wealth so they could use it against people, so they could please their, their pants. All right, let's continue. Listen.
But as Jacinda said, we have a business delegation with us. We have a lot of things in common, but also a lot of things where we can do much more together. One of those things are technologies. I really worry about the dependencies that we have right now on authoritarian countries when it comes to new technologies, the digital infrastructure in our societies, and also the natural resources that we are dependent on. We have to make sure that we are not building the same traps when it comes to new technologies and digital solutions that we have right now in Europe when it comes to energy from Russia. So we have to make sure that we have the value chains, that we have the cooperation between democratic countries, especially when it comes to knowledge, know-how, new technologies. And I think this is one of the main issues that we will continue discussing later today at dinner.
Okay, that's the thing here. And they said they bring delegation with them. People who have knowledge of all of the stuff to help guide them to make proper decision for the country. This is the thing. We need more women in power. People who are passionate about this kind of things. Alright? So those men, they I hope we learn from that to elect more women into position of power. Let's see here. The journalist Joe Dyer has deleted his Twitter and LinkedIn. So he was the one who asked that stupid question? What a berserk. This profile is not available. He deleted it. Okay, something went wrong. Try again. Let me see some of the comment. Okay, his question and his delivery sounded juvenile. Yeah. Okay, so Kiwi Twitter shamed him right off the internet. Good. Okay, but he was so proud of his little gotcha question too. Bet he stays up all night to come up with it. Was that New Zealand reporter? Oh, so that's him. Pretty much New Zealand facts type hype. Beast radio station. No surprise there. Okay, his job should be deleted. If I embarrass my ancestors like that, I will too. LOL. He looks exactly like I would expect him to look. How were you expect him to look? Well, exactly like he looked. Okay, what was he imagining? That they were talking off work to give each other makeovers and have pillow fights and scanty pajamas. Journalist is such a strong word to describe whatever the hell that was. The online beatdown he was getting was serious when he deleted the LinkedIn. I thought his question was asinine, but what would I have loved to see is that he stayed on Twitter and writing an apology and written about how much he learned from that interaction, how he'll reflect and that he will strive to do better next time. Yeah, they just run away. They don't know. I don't know. Lately, there isn't really good journalists out there. You have these people who spewing nonsense, okay, create news because they want click instead of reporting look at the stupid question he asked. Okay, if only Parks and Recreation were still on. This is clearly a relative of Andy Dwyer, and I'm sure the send up will have been Chef Kiss. Okay, and I bet Jacinka will come out and say, stop with the shaming. Joey has linked out. Okay, something went wrong. Try again. And did. Alright, let's go back to the main one. Yeah, right here is where she was thinking about a million ways to clear a bitch. I got a lot of common stuff there, you know. Alright, there's this howling. What is that?
Yeah, double homicide. Yeah, double homicide.
Double homicide. Double homicide. I can't even say it. I'm dying. Double homicide. I know. Okay, Jacinka is truly amazing. She's definitely swallowed the reporter's question with facts. Exactly. What was he going to infer next? That they get together and share makeup tips and talk about boys. What did he think they were getting together to do? Bump uglies? Go to the strip club? Okay, it wasn't the exact moment. I know. She, at the beginning, you see her face was all serious to listen to him, and then when he started going on, you see her face changes. Like, what the hell? Okay, the contrast between the vapidity and shallowness of the question and the depth of the thoughtfulness of the answer. I hope he went home and reflect on his life. Yeah, I want to see a dead body. There's that. Or your periods in sync and stuff. Okay, are you effing kidding me? So that, but it's our job to further it regardless of our gender. That's the smile. Such a beautiful ending. There's this. Ardent and Marin out here clearing bitches in the most professional, thorough, and educational way. You know, that's that. Alright, so let me go to my next tweet. There's more comment. There's him here. Make what you will of it. What was it? News Talk ZB. Okay, what is that? Okay, I can't read. Listen, I said sit your bitch ass down. Okay. Alright, let's go to my next one, and this is my last tweet. Okay. This is my last tweet, and then that's it. Okay. The exemption laws made it impossible for women or people from ethnic minorities working for the Queen's household to complain to the courts if they believe they have been discriminated against. Apparently, there's a separate process for hearing complaints related to. Okay, that's one of two. Okay, I'm gonna read this. All right, let me finish with her thread. Okay, related to discrimination. The palace still hasn't told us what the process consists of. Obviously, the king and his household inherited this exemption. What's the imaginary diversity and inclusive policy the household is being reminded of? Recollection may vary. Vindication for Harry and Meghan. On my other channel, there's several videos that I have discussion where there's a black woman who went to Buckingham Palace for some ceremonial stuff. Okay, there were issues where one of the palace aide touched her hair and consistently asking her question where she's from and all of that. Okay, so this is where that incident come in. Okay, and that's why this come in. All right, so let me read this. So now she's saying that there's different ways for black people in the UK to file lawsuit or to bring discrimination lawsuit on the palace. Okay, quote, "We take this incident extremely seriously and have investigated immediately to establish the full detail. In this instance, unacceptable and deeply regrettable comments have been made. We have reached out to Ngozi Fulani on this matter and are inviting her to discuss all elements of her experience in person if she wishes. In the meantime, the individual concerned would like to express her profound apologies for the hurt caused and has stepped aside from her honorary role with immediate effect. All members of the household are being reminded of the diversity and inclusive policies which they are required to uphold at all times." Whatever that was, but the answer, what's the lady's name? Ngozi was giving her, she didn't accept it. Okay, so why did not one person in the royal family or household uphold these policies when Meghan was so tortured that she became suicidal because no one even bothered to ask how she was? Okay, they are just pure evil. Balderdash, if the witch apologizes, which is an admission of wrongdoing, what is there to investigate? Here comes the recollection may vary. Exactly, but they are still not a racist family. There's the thinking face. Okay, just wondering, how do you take this issue seriously when they claim that they have reached out to the lady in question is false? This is baffling. Yeah, they claim that they had reached out to her, and then in a separate occasion where I came across, she said she didn't even hear about that. Okay, they're also out of touch. Okay, if the world really wanted a situation to change, they could start by abiding by the laws of the country. Wiggling yourself from any race or sex discrimination law for the first green energy law shows such contempt for humanity and the planet, and these people lecture us. Okay, under the Queen's consent, Liz exempt herself, her household, of all the race sex discrimination law ever passed in the UK since the 60s. Queen wiggle out of 1,000 plus law we must abide by. Chuck over 100. Last year, their vast Scottish estate exempt for first energy laws passed in Scotland. So they exempt themselves, so that's what happened. Alright, so that's it. That's all I have for this channel. And hop on my other channel to see what I have, and I have a lot of videos for you guys. Okay, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal and Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that's it.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.